This is Celeste Solum from the Solum. I've been one of those days. This is Celeste from the celestialreport.com. I don't even know my name. It's unraveling on the news front, I tell you. So basically, I wanted to just come on. This is just going to be a really quick video because there is a document named United Nations Directive 001. And I wanted to bring that to your attention. I'm getting my inbox, my texts are getting flooded with about this document. In my opinion, having worked with government documents, that this is misinformation or disinformation. Who put that out? It could have been the United Nations to create misinformation and disinformation, or it could be just an ordinary person. It looks like an ordinary person just typed this up on their computer and posted it, and it is going viral. It talks about the United States being taken over by the United Nations and Canada, and we're all being issued numbers and yada, yada. So I won't bore you with the details, but why do I believe that this is a fake and a fraud? One, if you look at the top, there's no official letterhead, there's no date. This document in various other forms started in 2016, different variants of it. It also has spelling errors and like extra spaces, very unprofessional. So that is not something that the United Nations would like to put out right now because they want to control the media with the iron hand, and they would lose trust and credibility with, and that's what they're trying to build with this decision that they did on Sunday. There's also no signatures at the bottom. There's no reference dates. Usually official documents would have something like that at the bottom. There is no official seal on this document. So this is my opinion, but being very familiar with government documents, I believe that this is a fraud and a fake. My concern is that in the adopted digital compact, it does talk about dealing with people who spread misinformation and disinformation. So what I believe this is a trap to entrap people spreading misinformation and disinformation. And if you're sharing it, you're doing it innocently. But the world has just changed with this Sunday decision. So it's best, do not share this document. If you want, please share this video and share with your friends that it is a trap and a snare. It does not appear to be a official document. I did go to several places on the United Nations website, the front page, and there's lots of news on the front page, and also their document search. And I did search the document search, and it was not there. And in fact, they don't name their major documents directives. So, and this one says Directive 001. Like it's the first one, like when you use checks for the first time, it'll say 001, unless you're smart and you put 050 or something. So please do not share this document. It is not true. In my opinion, I will say that in my opinion, but I did work for the government for quite a long time. I am a frequent flyer at the United Nations as far as watching their documents, so I'm familiar with them. So please do not get caught in that. I am putting a written statement of mine on my public Telegram channel as well as my private chat, so that people have this in writing so they can share it with friends, family, or respond if you should receive this document. But I just want to put your mind at rest that this document is not the real deal, But that said, there are going to be many more documents flooding us. You are going to hear lots of rumors. You are going to get lots of misinformation. You're going to receive lots of disinformation, because this is basically like the fall of the Berlin Wall. I was in Germany at that time, and it was chaos in West Germany and East Germany. And that's kind of the decision on Sunday, the adoption of every single line item of Summit for the Future, um, basically threw the world into chaos. So we are going to get this misinformation and disinformation. And also, from a former government perspective, I will tell you, at the beginning of every operation, there is a lot of misinformation and disinformation at the beginning. People are trigger trigger happy, if you will, and they jump at the slightest little thing. Lots of We always had to sift through. We never really did policy or response in regard to those initial reports, depending who those, like if it was an law enforcement officer or fire, of course. But if it was a citizen calling into the emergency operations center, we always just took it with a grain of salt. We did note it, we did follow up on it, but just be assured, it's a very tense time for all of us. But I just want you to know that our Lord does not slumber or sleep. He's got everything in his hand. He's told us ahead of time what is going to happen. Don't let anything steal your joy. And most of all, let the Prince of Peace, Jesus Christ, reign in your heart. This is Celeste with the Celestial Report. Now, see, I've settled down. Now I can go about my next interview, having shared this information. Please share liberally, and please comment below if you have a comment or a question. In my spare time, I will get to it and answer it. God bless you all. See you the next time.